So, episode 59 of the Yugioh Go Rush anime series allowed us to explore a variety of things, from Tremolo's character to using maximums in a different way. So, let's talk about it. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today we're talking all things episode 59 of the Yugioh Go Rush anime series, starting off with Tremolo's character. Now, this episode gave us a more in-depth look into his character, and it basically reaffirms what we already know, but shows us in great detail and length how much he cares for his brother. Tremolo will go to any length to ensure his brother isn't negatively affected in any way, and we see this perfectly shown here, as Tremolo acts out of lines with MIK's regulations and laws, and basically breaks it in order to protect something he deems important. Now, this is also important for two reasons, as it tells us two different things. Firstly, Tremolo is kind and a great brother, who I think both siblings do have a lot of respect for each other, but the more important thing is the fact is that Phaser's secret, whatever it is, must be really damaging / helpful for our heroes because of the extreme length that Tremolo is willing to go in order to protect it. Again, this is both to develop Tremolo's character and hype up Phaser's character, as we still wait for the secret to be revealed, which, again, is meant to hype up Phaser, because we're meant to be sort of in suspense about what this could mean. But we're going to be staying with the brothers for this next topic, as real quick, I found it interesting how we see them within the Mutsuba mansion. Now, it's unclear whether or not all the dragon symbols are the brothers' influence, or if it was already in the Mutsuba household to begin with. But what I thought was really interesting was how the episode really wanted us to focus here on these particular items, statues, flags, whatever you want to call them. And I wonder if they'll have more of a connection and a reoccurrence later on in the series. But one thing / word that did catch my attention was the maid saying, "It's nice seeing you again within the Mutsuba mansion." So does this mean that the brothers actually visited Mutsuba mansion before capturing Asaka and had a friendly breakfast with them? Or have they been kind of staying in there repeatedly after, Asaka got carded and went to the alien residency area? It's still unclear, but it means that they've basically been there before, which is quite interesting. Returning to Tremolo's character, it was great seeing his quirky personality shine through, as I generally did like this small bit of banter between himself and Fisher Sky, letting them do their own thing, thinking that they are being discreet, when in reality he knows exactly what they've been doing, and he drops them with a Sky of his own, then swiftly bags them up. Poor Sky. They really don't do well with bags, do they? Now, as I was watching this episode, I did notice that both Yudias and Tremolo were very similar. Both have someone that they deeply respect. For Tremolo, it's obviously Phaser, and for Yudias, it's Yugioh. And we know it's Yugioh because it's backed up by him fearing Yugioh laughing at Yudias if he were to give up in this dire situation that he had to face within the duel. Both characters act very overconfident within this episode. Yudias is constantly eager and overconfident for this duel because of his maximum, where Tremolo is kind of the same, yet he could have won this duel sooner, or, won in general, if he wasn't so fixated / worried about Fisher Sky revealing the secret to UTS. Because remember, at the start of this arc, MIK really wanted to capture Yudias, and this was a perfect opportunity for them to do so, but I guess that plot thread is no longer important. And the final thing that I did notice from these two, even though there are many different things, but the one that stood out the most, was that both Yudias and Tremolo would rather something bad happen to themselves than other people that they care about. Now, focusing more on Yudias, seeing the way they acted within this episode, I thought was normal for Yudias' character from what we've been shown recently. However, I really did like how we got to see a maximum card used as just a normal advanced summon, instead of in maximum mode. Because honestly, when playing the video games, I'm sure we've all been in a situation where we pulled like one of the, pieces for a maximum, and we just can't use it because we can't get the other two. And in frustration, we just go, just gonna tribute summon it. Why not? YOLO, go for it. So I really do like that from this episode. So in general, the ending to this duel I thought was fun. It was creative and different, which is always a pleasant surprise. Plus, no maximum finisher means that Tremolo isn't carded, and he still kind of has some importance / a role to play within the story. Even though he does get arrested, I'm sure he will be released fairly soon. Now, we do need to talk about Yudias basically using Soul Exchange in this episode, as he was able to use Tremolo's maximum as a tribute material, which is both disrespectful, hilariously funny, but also awesome at the same time. And I guess this still makes Tremolo's maximum look strong in the process, as it wasn't clearly defeated. Yudias' new maximum though, however, I am conflicted. As yes, we've known this maximum to be something that's coming for a long time because of the booster box promotion art. However, seeing it actually animated, I thought it was a bit underwhelming. I love seeing Kaizo's help to stabilize the maximum, just slapping it to basically something glitching. Love that. And I think the effects are pretty decent. But it is probably my least favorite design-wise from the Overroad maximum collection. Plus, when compared to Tremolo's maximum, this maximum that Yudias used looked tiny. However, we know that train levelers are going to adore this card, so let's let them have that, shall we? So overall, I thought this was a really good episode, both from a character and from a dueling perspective, because it was creative, it was fun, and enjoyable. One of the better duels that we've had from the series so far, and it was a good character building. So let me know your thoughts in this comment section down below, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. Hope you enjoyed this quick review. If you have, hit that like button, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Alligator, matane. Goodbye.